Hello everyone, it's Memento Mori here with a second doll customization video. It's been a while since I posted my last one-of-a-kind doll, since I'm much more a digital artist than a doll artist, but I've decided to challenge myself this year by making one custom doll a month. This month, I decided on a praying mantis fairy. I wanted to do something simple, relying on sculpting instead of stitching anything, since clothes are really not my wheelhouse. Most of the dolls I have for bases are also missing hands or arms since I buy them secondhand, which means that I'll have to get creative when it comes to missing limbs. This is the lovely doll which I'm starting with as a base. First step is to cut off the hair, then to soak the head in boiling water for about 10 seconds to make it easier to take off the body. Then, once the head has been removed, I'll pull out the rest of the hair plugs through the hole for the neck peg. Once all the hair has been removed, I will then remove the face with acetone. You can use nail polish remover for this, as long as it's 90% or 100% acetone. I remove the flocking in a similar manner. Once I put the head back on the body, it's time for the body modifications. For this, I'm using a 2-part epoxy sculpt. When you use an epoxy sculpt like this, make sure you wear gloves, as any skin contact with uncured epoxy can cause an allergic reaction. The epoxy that I'm using here takes about 24 hours to cure. I struggled a little bit with the arm modifications. However, I found that putting a metal wire through the center made it much easier to support the mantis arms. I wanted her body to resemble a carapace. About halfway through the body additions, I forgot that I was actually planning on giving her pointy feet. In order to do this, I need to remove her current feet. What I'm using to do this is a jewelry drill and multi-tool. Once her feet have been removed, we can get back to sculpting. I sanded down the sculpted bits and the imperfections in the plastic with the jewelry tool. And now we have to paint her body. I did my best to try to match the additions to her body color, but I found it a bit too difficult and ended up just painting the entire thing. Once the paint has dried, I spray the doll with a coat of Mr. Super Clear. This both locks in the paint to help prevent chipping, and creates a surface which I can draw on with watercolor pencils. Mr. Super Clear is a carcinogen, so I only sprayed outside and wearing a mask. It takes 30 minutes to set properly, but I wait an hour just to be safe. I'll spray several layers of Mr. Super Clear throughout the face-up process, locking in previous layers of pencil in order to build up color. I also paint the whites of her eyes and the highlights with white acrylic paint in order to make it pop. Once the acrylic paint has dried, I set it with a final layer of Mr. Super Clear, and then go in with gloss varnish to gloss up the eyes and the lips. Next, the hair. I prepare wefts from some leftover pink fibers that I had for another project. I line up the wefts as best I can, then I glue them all together with tacky glue. To apply the wefts, first I cut them down to size on the glued end, and then I apply glue to the doll. I start from the outermost layer and work my way in. Styling shorter hairstyles is difficult on a doll, but with hairspray and dedication, I can get something to work. I didn't end up adding the abdomen or the wings that I had in the initial sketch, but things came down to the wire this month, so, well, we make do with what we have. And honestly, I think when it comes to making do, this turned out pretty nice. Thank you all for sticking around, and for everyone new that has followed my channel this year. I really appreciate seeing all the wonderful comments and all the support on my creative projects. This channel has been a lot of fun for me to put together, and I've been doing a lot of things that I've wanted to do for years. I'm still learning how to put together a proper video and how to properly film the doll customization process. Lighting and camera angles are currently a big issue, but just with my setup, this is about the best that I can do. Well, hopefully videos in the future will be even higher quality. Anyway, thank you for sticking around, and I hope that you're looking forward to my next video. Next month, I'm planning on making another doll, and continuing to upload my speed paints and animations on a regular schedule. See you all next Monday.